everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. Now they have a concealer which is very widely loved. Everybody loves their concealer, the the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, but whenever I saw that they were launching a foundation, I hopped online immediately and bought it. I didn't look up anything. I didn't see the drama around it. I just bought it. So if you are not in on the drama, they basically released 12 shades and all of them, besides a couple, are super light. So more geared towards lighter skin tones. And so of course that's total BS. So everyone is in an uproar about it, rightfully so. But today I'm not really going to talk about that. I'm just going to talk about the actual foundation because this is a foundation review. So I'm also going to do a wear test. This is a first impressions. I've never used it before. I do have it on my face right now. I'm going to apply it with you guys, check in after the gym, check in at the end of the day, and let you know my final thoughts. I stand corrected. I said 12 shades and on the website it says there is 15 shades. I'm in the color light neutral, and like I said, they have a matte version and a hydrating. I got the hydrating one, which it says that it is hypoallergenic. It is a luminous finish gel foundation, and it says it has the same iconic buildable full coverage as the Shape Tape concealer. And then it says it also has an added boost of skin smoothing oil-free hydration. So if you want to see me review this foundation, keep watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into this foundation. It's in the box, but I opened it last night because I wanted to make sure this color was okay for me. It is in the color light neutral. I put a little bit on my chin. I already had makeup on, but I just wanted to kind of see if it was even going to work. And the color looked good, so I washed my face pretty much right after that. But anyway, so I don't know about the wear. I love the packaging though. Like seriously, sitting next to this concealer, which this concealer is my favorite concealer of life, sitting next to this is so stinking cute. And for the record, I am in fair in the concealer, and this is like my second or maybe even my third tube of this. I love this so much. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. It does come with a doe foot applicator, and there's all kinds of claims or stuff on the website. It has hyaluronic acid in it because this is the hydrating one. It has all kinds of good stuff. Let's see if it says it on the box. It really doesn't give you much detail on the box. It just says hydrating foundation, but I know that it has some good skincare in it as well. It lists it on the website. So I think I'm just going to do one side of my face so we can see the difference between the two sides, you know? Now that it's on my whole face, I feel like it's a little bit dark, but we shall see. So I'm going to apply it with a beauty blender. On the website, I think they sell a sponge to apply it with, but I wasn't gonna pay for a sponge when I have a beauty blender. You know, I mean, I feel like all of them are the same. Like every single makeup sponge is the same pretty much. You know, I have tried some from like TJ Maxx that are really hard, but now I feel like everybody's got it down and you can get a beauty sponge from anywhere, honestly. So I'm just using my beauty blender, and I don't even think this is the beauty blender brand. Okay, so it was pretty easy to blend out. Kind of pulling a little bit orange, no? Obviously the side with the foundation looks better, but I don't necessarily think that it covered the redness on my chin. I have a breakout for forever, my whole life. My chin's broke out. I don't understand it. But like up here where I don't have a breakout, it looks good, but it didn't cover. So let's apply it to the other side of my face and see how it looks. And then I might like try to build it on my chin and see if it looks, you know, better, if it builds or whatever. I just don't know. I want to love it so much, but like the first time I tried the Tarte Shape Tape, the concealer, now I have to say the concealer because there's a foundation. The first time I tried it, I was blown away, and from the get-go, I was like, yep, favorite concealer ever. Like, the hype is real, you know? And so my expectations were really high. So I thought, I'm gonna put this on my face and I'm just gonna love it the second I wear it, and I just don't know yet. Like, it looks really pretty on the skin. It looks really pretty on the skin. Like, once I have it on my whole face, it looks good. Even the fact that it has like kind of an orange undertone or a warm undertone, I kind of like that. It kind of gives me some color to my skin. It makes me look a little bit more healthy and well rested. And it looks good on the skin, but it doesn't really cover that well. I've been hearing medium to full coverage, or more medium, especially on the hydrating. I would say light to medium, especially on the first layer. I'm going to put a second layer on my chin, but I want you guys to see what it looks like, which is one thin layer. Granted, beauty blenders versus a foundation brush or a paddle brush, beauty blenders do, even wet, kind of pick up a little bit of product, which I like because it makes it not look so cakey, but it does take away some of the coverage also. So why don't I, whenever I put this second layer on my chin, maybe I should use it with a brush. I love the doe foot applicator in the concealer. However, I'm having a hard time right now because I'm about to apply this again to my face that's already broke out. So what I'm gonna do is, I was gonna apply it with a brush. See, I was gonna just put some on my beauty blender. I guess I'll just put some on the brush. I guess I'll just put it on my chin, but I don't feel comfortable really doing this all the time. You know, especially because I'm more acne prone. So it kind of weirds me out, to be honest. But it's cute, like, I like it. It makes it easy, but it's just doesn't seem, you know, very, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Sanitary, I guess. Oh yeah, you definitely get more coverage with a brush, which is pretty normal for everything, but I'm also adding a second layer. So it does look to build really nicely. It covered the redness. It obviously didn't really, I mean, you can't cover the texture. But it did cover the redness on the second layer. So yeah, I like it. So this is, I just put the second layer on my chin because that's the only place I need it. I've been trying, as I put 6 pounds of makeup on, to not wear as much makeup. I'm going to the gym. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'll show you what it looks like once everything's applied, and then I will check in at the end of the day. I might do a quick check-in after the gym probably. That way you can see it like in the natural sunlight. If I can remember to bring my camera. So irresponsible. Okay, so I will be back. But so far, I like it. I really do like it so far. Okay, I'm back. I finished my makeup. I wanted to say they sent this little sample. You know, they send a sample with every order. And I forget how pretty Park Avenue Princess is by Tarte. The bronzer, I mean, the blush is really pretty too. But I have never had this, like, full size, I don't think. And I don't know, I really liked it. I enjoyed it today. So everything applied nicely over it. I think it looks really, really, really pretty. Like, I could definitely see how this would not work already. I can see how this wouldn't work for someone with oilier skin. I'm interested to see how it looks after I go to the gym and sweat, because it is a cardio day for me. So I will be interested, and I will check back in whenever I am done there, and then at the very end of the day. But so far, it's 8:45, so I'm probably about 45 minutes in, and it looks beautiful. It looks so natural on the skin. It's not cakey at all. It's giving me, I mean, I have a highlighter on, but besides that, it's still giving me kind of a glow, like a lit from within, which I love. So I will check back in a little bit. Hello, everyone. It is Hello, everyone. It is 12:15. So I've had this foundation on a little over 4 hours. All right, let's look at it. I'm in my car. I just got done at the gym, and I looked in the mirror at the gym, and I literally was so dewy. I took my towel and like patted right here in the center of my face because it was like sweat and dew from the foundation. But now that I'm looking in the mirror and I'm not sweating anymore, it looks really pretty. Whenever I was at the gym, I was telling my friend Katie, I was like, I don't know, it's so oily, and it kind of is super luminous, but after I kind of blotted it, I like it. The only problem is, I think this foundation so far is telling me that it's really good for people that have good skin, but like, it doesn't cover so much. Let's see if I can get closer. And it kind of, like on my nose here, it's kind of bunching up, and it doesn't cover, but just the way it looks on the face is really pretty. So I think if I'm having like a good skin day, or I wanted light to medium, maybe, I'm gonna say it's a light coverage foundation. It's not even medium, y'all. I'm 4 hours in, and I already know that, you know. But this is it in natural light after a killer workout. I did cardio and core today, so I sweat a lot, and I did like, I think 600 crunches total. So I was like beast mode. So I think it looks pretty good for that. But I don't know. We'll see at the end of the day. Hello everyone, I'm back. Let's see what time it is. I know I'm looking a hot mess. The light's funky. It's 4:30. So I've worn this foundation for over 8 hours, and honestly, like, I'm over it. And I want, is there such thing as TMI on YouTube? I don't know. I'm having major female issues. My stomach is cramping so bad. So I want to like take a bubble bath, wash my face, possibly do a face mask, light a candle, and get in bed for the rest of the night, if I'm being completely honest. I figured 8 hours, 8.5 hours is kind of a good way to tell how I feel about this foundation. It's a good length, you know what I'm saying? As you can see, it doesn't really look like I'm wearing makeup anymore. It really doesn't. I'm looking in my mirror right here. It doesn't look like I have makeup on really at all. When you get close, let's zoom in. You can definitely see it's getting all like, it's kind of breaking up around my chin, definitely also around my nose, on my cheeks. It's definitely not a long wear foundation. Let's just put that out there. If you have good skin, if you have alright skin and you want a light coverage foundation that is super luminous, this might be for you. Although if you have super good skin, you probably don't wear a foundation anyways. But for me, I mean, I love it. Okay, here's my thing. I love the way it looks on my skin, like where I'm not broke out, you know what I'm saying? It looks really pretty. It makes my skin look healthy and luminous and glowy and yada yada yada. But I have problem areas, so even I didn't conceal, so maybe if I spot conceal, this foundation might work. It's not something that I'm going to send back immediately. I want to keep using it. I definitely preferred, it gave better coverage with the brush, so maybe tomorrow I'll use it applying it with a brush all over my face, and then I'll just spot conceal and I'll see how that works out. I'll definitely keep you guys updated or whatever. Right now, as it stands, I'll tell you that in my opinion, it's a light coverage foundation that doesn't really last more than about 4 to 6 hours, but it is a pretty foundation on your skin. So I hope that makes sense. I hope it was helpful, even though this is kind of one where I'm kind of like, meh. If you're full coverage, medium full coverage, just skip it. But if you're someone like me who kind of likes a lighter coverage some days and then to spot conceal or build it on certain areas, maybe you should try it. Anyway, let me know if you ordered it or if you've tried it in the comments below, and I will talk to you all very soon. Bye.